So let me tell you the loading screen tip when this replay was loading. Hey, there's where you can download the replay. Yeah, go to their site. They're great. The loading tip was the resources in your starting base will eventually run out. Expand to new areas of resources to continue your income. And I understand that's, we're all beginners once. I'm sure I used to never, I didn't even, I'm sure one day the idea of expanding occurred to me and I was like, oh my god. But it's still kind of funny to read. I don't know. It's just funny. This is SaharaDrac, SCLegacy.com, and I am casting a game between NTT, playing Terran, and, I'm casting another TVZ? I didn't even realize. Oh well. I'm like in the mood for a PvP, but we're gonna do this because I heard it was a good game. I thought NTT was Protoss for some reason. Oh well. At least I know a thing or two about Terran, and this is on the map Delta Quadrant. Captain, incoming message. And Delta Quadrant's a pretty cool map. The more I play it, the more I like it. Feels balanced, feels exploitable at the same time. Although, if you saw my last video, you'll see how it maybe wasn't so balanced. But in my level of play, where I'm not playing insane Korean Protosses with Blink Micro of the gods, it's a pretty good map. But, what was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, there's the fast expand. It expands on 15, it does our friend Dimaga from, I believe, Croatia? No, the Ukraine? No, that's White Raw. One of those. Eastern European, for sure. So he's going to try and throw a bunker down here because there's probably going to be a Reaper coming. No, just some Marines. Marines! And, yeah, just trying to double bunker at the ramp here. This is pretty common, actually, on the top levels of play in TVC. You'll see this a lot from Terran opening. It's kind of gay. Like, I wish people didn't do it, but whatever. Over here, let me repair you, buddy. Gay little SCV buddies. But, yeah, so this expansion is being now threatened, and this ramp is being contained. So you can obviously see why a Terran player would want to do it. No queen out yet for our friend Dimaga, and now pressuring this expansion. So is he going to cancel? No, he believes he can save it. Did you see that? No, that's bullshit. The building finished. I saw the whole building right there. It was in full building form. Boom. Oh, wow. That was the absolute last. I mean, you couldn't have canceled that a millisecond later, I bet. Anyways. So, very clutch cancel there from Dimaga. I thought he was, cocky and just gonna go with it. He's like, man, I'll save it, no problem. Kill these bunkers, kill these Marines, whatever. But no. Unfortunately, he does have to, stop his fast expansion. So, man, now I'm going to start doing this every game. Because I hate when Zerg fast expand. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, fellas. But, looks like a spine crawler. Yep. It's going to finish here. And a little bit of Marine action. They know they can come in and shoot stuff because they can always run back to the safety spot. This is like when you were playing tag as a kid, and these were base. When you're in base, you're invincible. Everyone knows that. So, yeah, just being a jerk, harassing, pressuring, making more rings, expanding. Yeah, of course. If you have all this time on your hands and they're not going to be in your face, you definitely need to expand. And, yeah. Another spine crawler. Oh, no, it's the same spine crawler. It's just moving over a little bit. I love the way they wiggle their little feet when they're crawling in. Like they're dipping their little spine crawler toes in the creep. Ooh, that's cold. But yeah, more of this stuff happening. And look at that. Look at that sneaky. That's a sneaky right there. There's no other word for it. And Lair is going up for Dimaga. He's like, fine, I just won't leave. Till I get mutalisks. Then what are you going to do? And then the speedlings come and time to get a salvaging. You going to salvage? You really need to salvage. Really needs you to salvage. He's just not going to salvage. What a nerd.
If you were any other man, I would kill you where you stand.
So yeah, no salvage. Oh, now he's gonna salvage. A bit late for that, buddy. But look at this. The Marine's gonna. Oh, that's gotta be a heartbreaker for Dimaga. He's like, come on, man. But very smart from NTT. He's like, I know this dude's expanding. There's no way this guy is playing 7 minutes and off one base. He's a Zerg. No way. So he went and found it. And that's cool. So now he has this really, really, really vulnerable expansion, unfortunately. And yeah, this is also en vogue for Terran versus Zerg, is these barracks is at the bottom of the ramp. Just to block vision, basically. If Zergling pressure comes, it blocks vision up here, so they can't see. Oh, he's double expanding. Oh, he's got 2 star poets. Oh my god, you know, stuff like that. Oh my god, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, save me! The vultures got me. Oh god, Spider-Man. I don't know. Sorry, I used to do that a lot, and I just got in the mood. My New York Spider-Man victim lady. Hydralisks, interesting choice. I thought for sure he would go Muta, but I guess that's because I play in like the 800 point diamond ladder on the US server, where there is literally no such thing as a Zerg that won't make Mutalisks. It will not happen. They refuse to not make Mutalisks. So it makes them really easy to beat sometimes. So that's fine with me. Very predictable. And let's take a look at the production tab. This is not my best cast, I feel, but I'm having fun. I just got back from a pretty intense weightlifting section, so I'm tired and weird. Oh my god, this game's long. They're being passive right now. I'm fast forwarding F you guys. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. So building up his stuff, getting tier 3, taking his nicely protected expansion, double evolution chamber, getting melee. So you know, not really going crazy with the Hydralisk or anything. He really just built him over here. And Terran didn't mess with this expansion at all, which I find curious. Combat shields, vehicle weapons going up, and yeah, your typical stuff actually right now. No Spire, thank God. And look at this. Oh, that's just wow. Like, I wonder how these guys find out. Whoa, what the hell? Find out this kind of stuff. I don't know, man. But that's cool. Gonna take this gold, and actually, this gold is pretty protected for a Terran. I mean, because it's not hard for him to protect this area. So, something I'll have to keep in mind. Actually, that gold's pretty sexy. And Zergling Hydra. Let's see what units we got going. 51 drones versus 59 SCVs. That's not a position Zerg ever wants to be in. Only 2 Hydras, 2 Infestors, and some Lings, like 20 Lings. And Zerg are allowed to do that, man. Oh my god. I saw some red on the minimap. So here's a big drop. Drops 2 tanks and a bunch of Marines. I was wondering, like, you can't just, I mean, you know it's there, and you know he's not going to get to it. You got to do something, and eventually he does, so that's good. Stimming his little heart out because the medevacs are there. Takes out the hatchery. All is well. Kills more Marines with his tanks than the Zerglings do. And if you can ever kill larva, you should, but obviously it's going to be a little risky right now. And almost there, my diligent siege tank friend. Almost there. Level 3 melee, level 2 ground carapace, and the Ultralisk upgrades going down. Sure, we all saw that coming as soon as we saw the melee upgrade and not 70 billion Zerglings. And yeah, unfortunately he lost some solid geysers there. The use of geysers. He actually didn't lose the geysers themselves. And NTT actually could have killed all of that, but he got a little uncomfortable with his tanks and dropships and stuff being there. So, wow, this game's long. So yeah, drop. I'll slow down for the drop. Don't you worry. Going around hell. Going around hell. Sensor towers up over here at this expansion. That's a good call. Worried about Mutalisks. I would be too. So we'll keep an eye on that red dot up there. Production tab. Ultralisks are hatching, and boy, Ultralisks are expensive. I play random in team games, and I like always underestimate the gas cost of those suckers. Level 2 vehicle weapons going up, so that's going to help. And actually Marauders and Thors being produced. No, yeah, and the 250mm strike cannon, so this guy knows what's up. Every time I see Ultralisks coming, I try to get Thors with the 250mm strike cannon, and then, like, I don't have enough Thors, because I get killed. But, yeah, it's a good idea. Vikings roaming around, hunting overlords, and there we go. I was going to say, come on, dude. Drop your ass. So here comes a big drop from NTT, and would like to see a counter from Zerg, although he can't lose his hive. Losing your hive would be really bad. Whoa, I'm on normal speed. Normal view! But, keep saying but, and I'm sorry. There's a fungal growth. There's another nice fungal growth. Ultralisk is in here, cleaning up these sexy boys, and, yeah, so that's going to get deflected. And actually, like, 20 Zerglings right there just running in. Okay, not running in there, but running in here. No, not running in there. Okay, NTT's pretty well defended. But the thought is right. Zerg needs to counter. Zerg is a it's very easy for Zerg to counter during a Terran attack, because Terran is so immobile. And actually, if you look at it, I mean, Terran's army isn't all that mobile. I mean, it's kind of a medium mobility. Take that, Viking! Ho, ho, ho! And, let's see, I think Zerg upgrades are done, probably. Oh no, needs one more melee upgrade. But he's getting there, and one more armor upgrade too. More Thors coming out, so... And the 250mm strike cannon, just in case you don't know, I'll read it here. Fires a single unit, stunning the target and dealing 500 damage. Not so much the damage, it's the stunning that's really good against Ultralisks. And, nice regular Thor? Is that a regular Thor? It's kind of weird looking. Like, maybe I'm just too used to the collector's edition ones. But, yeah, basically it stuns those Ultralisks and keeps them out of melee range of your infantry and tanks and stuff. And it's really quite good if you can get it off. But, I actually have tried it a lot, and I haven't I mean, I've done it to a degree, a measure of success, but I haven't, like, oh, your Ultralisk didn't do shit because of my Thors, yeah. Like, I haven't had that awesome victory from it yet, unfortunately. So here comes a big Air Force coming here. And actually, yeah. There's a lot you can learn as a Terran vs. Zerg from this game, and I have big problems with Terran vs. Zerg. I just cannot stop them from expanding 5 times and then just way out producing me. And I try and I try. I do Hellions and all, Banshees, whatever, but I feel vulnerable and I get countered and just. So definitely my weakest matchup. Oh, I needed to mention this. I'm gonna pause for a second. No, I'm not gonna pause. But if action starts, I'm going to pause. Oh, see? Even Dimaga wants to pause. Alright, that's a sign. That's a sign from Gad. Over on sclegacy.com in the strategy forum, not in the strategy forum, it's like in the, yeah, I think it is in the strategy forum, but anyways, there's a little sub-forum called the Tournament Annex, and you will see it's called Weekly War. It's a 64-player tournament, open to anyone, any level. I'm in it. There's some other names you might recognize in it. There's some really good players in it. There's some, everyone's in it, basically. But we're really trying to get 64 players for this Saturday. So I want you guys to go by there and sign up. Maybe you'll end up playing me, and maybe you'll end up kicking my ass, because I'm really not that good. But please go check it out, because I really want a full tournament. I'm not organizing or anything, but I'm helping the organizer. And I told him I would mention it. There's an Ultralisk and an Overlord. That's got to be just a very stressful pregnancy, like look at this poor guy. He's not that big, but he's got this big old baby kicking around in his stomach. Poor Overlords. Poor Ultralisks. They just got blasted. And looks like we're going to see a counter here. This is really well fortified because